Hello, and thank you for your interest in your cooperative. Several weeks ago, while I was preparing this report, I began jotting down notes about reliability when suddenly my power went out. I thought, how could this be? It was a beautiful sunny day and barely a whisper of a breeze. I soon found out that the whole system was down due to an unusual chain of events. A homeowner had cut a tree on his property and it fell on the co-op's transmission lines, just as we were working on some service upgrades. This was a poorly timed event that knocked out power to our members. Thankfully, power was restored in a timely fashion. With the lockdowns from COVID, reliability has become more important than ever before. Many members were and still are working from home. School children were attending class remotely. I have a grandson who was in kindergarten last year, and it was a challenge to keep him focused during virtual classes. Fortunately, we never lost our power during those classes. Our co-op mission has always been to provide our members with the highest quality of service at the lowest possible cost. The co-op has recently taken some major steps to safeguard that high quality. We have contracted an arborist to help identify trees that pose a threat to the lines. In October, an underground transmission line was approved to strengthen our transmission through Vernon. The existing overhead transmission line will be upgraded and used for backup. In addition, the tree trimming budget has been increased to deal with trees affected by the invasive species like the emerald ash borer and the spotted lanternfly. The toughest part of our job this year has been maintaining our other half of our mission, providing services at the lowest possible cost. We have kept our overall rates fairly flat with no increase this year or last. Unfortunately, inflation is hitting the co-op just like it is hitting you. Our supply costs are going up, and some items have extremely long lead times. We purchase our power through Allegheny Electric Cooperative. Sussex, along with the 13 cooperatives in Pennsylvania, own Allegheny. Together, we own the Racetown Hydroelectric Plant and 10% of the Susquehanna Nuclear Plant. These, plus long-term contracts for hydropower with the New York Power Authority, account for about 65% of our power. These sources provide stable costs, while the remaining 35% is purchased on the market. These open market costs are subject to fluctuations in the market itself. For example, several years ago, New York State shut down the Indian Point nuclear plant over on the Hudson, which is a carbon-free source, and replaced it with natural gas generation. This past February, natural gas prices shot up with Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Many people's electric bills more than doubled due to the increase. February was cold this year, which increased usage and made the bills even higher. Customers of many utilities were paying over 22 cents per kilowatt. By comparison, Sussex Rural Electric rate is just under 11 cents per kilowatt hour. While we've kept our overall rates fairly flat, we know that Allegheny will receive a significant increase in transmission charges later this year. This increase will be passed on to Sussex and the Pennsylvania co-ops. Take confidence in knowing that we are taking steps to minimize the impact of this on our members. On a somber note, Ray Courts, one of our directors, passed away unexpectedly in March. He will be sorely missed. Ray served on the board for over 25 years. For 20 of those years, he served as a secretary-treasurer, and he was instrumental in bringing a new audit firm after our previous auditor had passed away. Also, I want to note that Frank Betley, the CEO of Allegheny and PREA in Harrisburg, is retiring at the end of July. Some of you probably remember him. He has spoken at a number of our annual meetings. It is planned to have his replacement in place when he retires. Lastly, I would like to mention capital credits. These are derived from the margins, profits, at the end of the year. Last year, we paid out $800,000 to you, our members. If you were a member during the years 2003 or 2020, you should have received a check last December. The board has not made a final decision on a capital credit retirement for this year. However, a decision should be coming in the next few months. The board's goal has been to maintain a 20-year cycle, and we are currently there. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, we will see you at our in-person member appreciation event at the fair on Monday, August 8th this summer. You can sign up for this event and receive up to 2 free tickets to the fair by completing the registration form on our website's annual meeting page. If I do not see you at the fair, I hope you and your families have a great summer. Thank you.